Hello, everyone. How is everyone doing today? Is everybody doing well? What's going on? Is everybody cool? Everybody okay? Hello. Sorry, I'm a little bit late. Sorry about that, guys. I've had a bit of a thing. Things haven't been going too well. Never mind. It's sorted now. I hope everyone's well. Hello to everybody who is in the chat. Hello to everybody who's just lurking. I don't mind a lurker. You can come and say hi if you want to, but lurk away. Do suit you, whatever suits you. Hello. Where? Who's in chat? Who's already here? Let me have a look. Hello, Winter Moon, Tracy, Bebby. Oh, it's moving quite quickly. I can't see everyone. Patricia, hello. Sylvie, Trudy, Moya, Jess, Tracy, Helen. Hello, Helen. She says hello. Bebby, Karen W. Hello, darling. Sue, Polly, Nicola, hello. Rando, hello, gorgeous. I hope you're keeping well. Hope everything's well with you. Where are we at now? Josie, hello. Raven, hello. Ramble on, hello. Nicola C, hello. Where are we at now? Paula, hello. How are you doing? You behaving? Doubt it. Claire, hello, darling. Rosie, hello, sweetheart. I hope we're not waking your other half up. Karen, how you, darling? Karen J. Who else we got here? Rando, Sue, Polly, Caroline from Leafland. Hello. JJ's teaching tips. Hello, darling. Are you hot? Oh my God. You've ordered trifle, Paula. Really? Eliza, hello. Where else? Ghost, how you doing? Yesterday it was 114. 45.5. I would melt my... Yeah, I would just... Yeah. Wendy, hello, darling. Carol. Jackie, hello. Steph. Oh, thank you, Steffa. That's very nice of you to say. Thank you. Thank you. Where are we at now? Leslie, hello. Jill, hello. Sue. Only my second time here as I suffer extreme anxieties, but I'm always lurking. That's okay. That's all right. I get that. Honestly, I completely respect that. Katie, hello. Tracy, Elizabeth from Bonnie, Scotland. How are you doing? Sharon, hello, darling. Vicky. Kansas has got hot weather. My goodness. Hello from Las Vegas. That'll be warm. Where's Seri? Have I missed Seri? Hiya, Seri. How are you doing, love? Let's have a look. I think I've got to everyone. Sharon, I've seen. Caught Alive from Massachusetts. Hello, Massachusetts. How are you doing? Lady, hello, gorgeous. How are you? How's Welsh Wales? Is everybody okay? Now, I've just booked a February holiday. Can you believe it? I know somebody has to go on holiday in February. I've just booked a February holiday and I've booked the wrong place. It's in the same kind of location and it's called the same name. So I've just completely done a bit of a and I have booked the wrong place, but it turns out all right because this place is better. So yeah, I have I made a mistake. I have made a mistake, but never mind. Everything's fine. Oh, you can't settle. Why can't you settle? What's the matter, Paula? What's going on? It's all good in Welsh Wales. I try and book. Has everybody been now? Like, I don't want to start off with a bit of a downer, but has everybody been aware of the Taylor business? What a name! That case. I was catching a bit of that today. Have anybody been catching it? Have you been following it? Because like that is wild. Yeah, there's a lot of energy zipping around the place at the minute, Paula. Honestly. Hello, Joe. Where am I going? Somerset. I'm going to Somerset, down by Glastonbury. Never heard of it. Mickey, you don't want to know. Yeah, are you psychic? See, apparently I was just like, I shouted over to Mr. Novi, I've made a mistake. Oh, it's fine. Antsy is the word. Edgy, that's the word you're looking for. Antsy, if you know what I mean. I know what you mean. Prima, hello. Karen, it's these are I'll link you. Remind me. I will link you it. I'll link you where I get these exact things. So I'm going to Somerset, Glastonbury Way in February. Taylor is from a city about an hour away from you in Wisconsin. She's nuts. Yeah. I know. I will need spends. But anyway, 91 degrees Fahrenheit in Indiana. Hello, Marie. Who is Taylor? Taylor Business. It's a cracking name, but unfortunately, she's not a pleasant young lady. Unfortunately, used to live in Weston. Oh, really? Somerset for the cider. Oh, yeah. Taylor Business is a lady. She's on trial this week for murdering her lover, and she's trying to say Wisconsin doesn't have the death penalty. It was pretty horrific what she did. She basically butchered him, and yeah, it's very, very dark what she did. So we'll not talk about it too much, but there's that. And I suppose everybody's heard of the news. I'll get your mastectomy on Monday. Oh my goodness. We will say prayers for you, Marie. A lot of love and healing towards you, my darling. Jeez. Bless you, man. That's rough. I'll send you lots of prayers, and I'll send you some Reiki as well at the weekend. And some for you as well, Paula. Oh my goodness me. We'll all do it. We'll all send. I need to do another one of those Reiki streams, don't I? As well. Just to make sure it's. Yes, we will all send you healing. My goodness, bless you, man. That's not good. Monday seems the day for things happening. Hopefully things will turn out okay. I'm sure they will. Let me just pull a card for all. If you're new here, hello. We do start off with a card. I don't think I did it last time, but I will start off with a card for us all. See what we get. These have been in a little bag. See what we get. Krishna, devotion. So it says, trust your spiritual guidance. Your commitment has been recognized. You are loved unconditionally. Know that. I think, yeah, that's quite a profound one for all. Love, prayers, healing, however you want to send it to people, even if you want to send it to yourself, is always good. Always good. And for you too, Moya. Lots of love and healing to you all who need it. Well, we have to do another Reiki stream, healing stream. I must set that up. This card, it's from one of the Kyle Gray. He does like angel decks and stuff. And basically, so for all of us, for when we want a kind of random vibe card for the live streams, I just put the 3 decks together and just shuffled them. And I was like, we've got our own deck. Which is a cheap way of doing it, I guess. But there we go. Yeah. We got this, man. We got it. I will send you some healing. I'll set up my little... in fact, I'll take a photo of it and stick it to my community bit as well. Show you what I do. And you're getting better, Rando. Wise Angel is here. Hello, Wise Angel. How are you doing, lovely? I'll show you like how I set up and stuff. So yeah, okay. What do you want to look at? What would you like to look at? Where would you guys like me to start? Michaela, you're late. Welcome, Michaela. Thank you for joining. I appreciate you, man. Thank you for being here. We've got cards. You've got a migraine slightly wearing off, bless you. It's been murky weather, hasn't it? H and his loss of the case. Okay, let's go. Let's do it. How is Harry coping with the loss of the case? Is H in South Africa? Have everybody got pendulums? Because we might need pendulums. Have I got a pendulum? What's the energy we are feeling? Big things going to happen. I got that, and then France kicked off. Hey, a better girl, Earth. I always want to say better Earth girl. Hey, I'm a fanwy. How you doing? can't believe they let the media thing go to trial. What a joke. Well, to be honest, I knew it was like he is going to lose a little bit and he is going to gain a little bit. And I didn't know how that would work out legally, and it worked out like that. I was like, okay. So he's the main thing that he has got knocked off, which I think is actually quite good and I'm quite happy about. The judge called him inconsistent in the ruling. He also said that he had no evidence of what he was claiming. He said there was no evidence of the, what would you call it? There was no evidence that the palace was liaising with the press to do all of these kind of these claims and stuff like that. So yeah. Guess Meghan is out for blood for who stopped her Emmy. Well, if everything's everyone else's fault, let's have a look. Let's have a look at Harry first and see where we're at with how does he feel about today's ruling. The only winner in this is that lawyer guy. That's the only winner. That's the only winner. How's he feeling about it? 8 of Wands. Oh, he's got the message. He's definitely got the message. I feel like there will be some messages going backwards and forwards as well with regards to him. I wonder if we're going to be hearing a rebuttal of this whole situation. There's definitely some movement there, that's for sure. 7 of Pentacles. Okay. He is conflicted, man. Burning of the bridges. Further burning of the bridges. I wonder if he's going to try and come at this another way. He is being told he has to be patient. It's going to cost money. He is being told that it is going to take time. However, the Hanged Man in reverse shows me that he is impatient. He has not learnt anything from this. And I feel like he's going to kind of double down somehow. I don't know how this could be leading up to this next stupid thing. This is very backed in a corner energy he thinks he's at. 4 of Wands. The Hierophant in reverse. The King of Cups in reverse. How's he feeling about this? How is this William's fault? The Knight of Swords surrounding him. The King of Cups in reverse. What's on his mind? Security. He is worried about the security, people being able to get to him. He feels like this is all being set up somehow. The King of Cups in reverse. He honestly, he's conspiratorial at this point. Really, guys, I really feel this is what I see in the cards anyway. Let me know what you guys see. But I feel like he's really conspiratorial. I feel like this King of Cups, it's in reverse. He is just really, yeah, all over the place. Okay, so he wants to work on something. What's he wanting to work? Oh dear. Oh, Henry. So he thinks he's up against the system. He's fighting against those structures. He's up against people who just don't want him to be who he is. We've got the Justice card in reverse for the outcome. So I don't think he's going to do too well in the next part of the trial. The Hierophant in reverse, is he going to say he feels like he's been made an example of? I'm getting vibes like it's almost kind of like he's going from I want to be like, I don't know, some kind of like shaman, for want of a better word, and he's kind of like he's going from that kind of energy to kind of starting to conspiracy theorist possibly would be the closest thing. I wouldn't say like a one that is gets things right sometimes. I would say somebody who is, he's paranoid. He's really paranoid. And that justice in reverse coming up, that matches the time of the trial. If that trial's going into next, I mean, I don't know when that trial is. If somebody can let me know when that trial is. I seem to be forgotten. He's becoming QAnon. Yeah, he's H-anon. Meganon. He was Meganon, and then he's Dianon, and then he's basically that kind of energy. Well, he has kind of been kidnapped. It's January. January would hit that time frame then. Because the Hierophant would really be this next 3 to 6 months in this spread, and the justice in reverse, so trial would be next year. Everything is William's fault here. He really does blame his brother. It's on his mind. He is just jealous of him. He thinks his brother's done something. Because look, this is the vibe. Because William won and settled out of court or whatever, he thinks this is some conspiracy regarding security somehow, and his, being, and that might be the 7 of Pentacles crossing over. That's what's pressing him. He doesn't have time to watch his bank balance grow. He thought he would be getting some kind of payout. Instead, I don't think he's going to get any payout. If he goes to High Court and all of these, and this doesn't get thrown out, he could be asked by the judge to pay the fees for the defendants. So that he could be asked to pay for the fees of the defendants is part of the ruling because he's lost. Maybe I could do the chakra reading on Harry. I did one, remember? Kind of crystal ball one. I might do that again. Did Harry have the chance to settle? I don't. You think it's in January, the court case? I'm sure you know, Josie, that she was pregnant with William when she tried to throw herself down the stairs, Princess Diana. Yeah. The 3 of Pentacles, he's hoping to carry on working with somebody. That Sherborne guy, the dude with the little Filofax and the funny suit, whatever he's called. My goodness me, he must be made of money. All the articles are stating January. She had an eating disorder with Harry. Fetal alcohol syndrome or something. Yeah, they offered 200,000, but refused because William got $1 million. Really? It's cost the taxpayer $500,000, I think, so far to defend this. No, not to defend this case, but to basically go through the court system. Really, Sylvie? Wow. William gave that $1 million to charity. Well, William probably gave some of that $1 million to him, to one of Centre Barley or whatever. Yes, High Court, Leslie. I think he's going to pull the whole, do you know who my dad is? To be honest. The $1 million went to Invictus. Really? He gave it to Invictus. What? Honestly, it's like nothing is ever good enough. What? William got that. What was it? What's that newspaper called? News of the World. They basically got that shut down. And William was given £1 million that was paid out to Harry's charity. Just, I mean, I just, where does this sense of entitlement and gratitude and ungratefulness is the right word, ungratefulness go? Just where? It is. I'm But William got $1 million, and even though William got $1 million, William gave it to me. But that's not the point. But I should get $1 million too. Really, Paula? Astounding, isn't it? It is. I am well shocked with my little Cockney accent, or whatever the fuss to say. It's the wife whispering into his ear. Just think you can buy me more. You can buy me another Cartier bracelet, Harry. I can be like your mama. Harry is a sandwich short of a picnic. Just a sandwich? Yeah, I agree. Not just a sandwich. Harry is not only a sandwich short of a picnic, it's like going for a picnic at Chernobyl. You're not missing the sandwich, you're missing the whole experience. He's this man. Dorito and succubus. What's the news on the Portland Hospital? What's going on in the Portland Hospital? Yeah. I don't know if they'll still be together, mind. He's short of a picnic, full stop. He's just jealous. Still wanting to work with somebody. Is Harry after William's share of the inheritance? That's a good question. Let's have a look at that. Do, 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 do. How would you think you could get it, though? There's the Hangman in reverse again. He's impatient. He wants a little bit of luck. The similar cards, we've got the Eight of Wands again as well. Three of Swords, he is wounded by this. With regards to William, the Three of Wands, there is issues. There is temper issues around this. What's he thinking about? The Hermit, Seven of Swords, sneaky things. Trying to take things, but that being a reveal. Manipulations, diversion tactics. Taking what you think is yours, but it's thieves. Shiny things. Get him, tell Moya. Get a like in. Do what Moya says. Thank you. The star above. He's not used to King Charles's new ways of doing things. And I feel like, sometimes I feel like the royal reporters, with a few exceptions, like they try to stir the pot a bit, the royal reporters. And I think Harry has only got an understanding of what his family's doing because of what he sees in media now. He just thinks this is misfortune. He just thinks this is bad luck. It's yeah. The Knight of Pentacles underneath, though, he is feeling very sorry for himself. The reason I'm looking into this is he's projecting into William something. And that's what I thought was a very good question about the money. He is wounded with the Three of Swords. The Three of Wands there, he's feeling isolationist. He feels very angry. He's frustrated. He can see other people doing things. And he feels like it's like he's put himself, he's feeling it. He's put himself there in a way, but, and this is the big Dorito and Megsy baby, but there's three people here and they're very separate, and he's feeling it because of the Four of Wands there. Everything is failing now. Everything is starting to crack. This is the longest implosion of somebody's personality, or the mirage. This is the longest implosion I think ever. We've had one of the world's shortest implosions this year with the poor souls lost on the Titan sub, and now we are having the implosion of Megsy and Harry. And Harry's not doing well. He's paranoid. He's jealous. He thinks William's doing all of this. I don't think he's got a lot of people around him. I think he feels quite isolated, but he's being kept in a situation and he can't see it. But he's very concerned about himself and how to fix things. It's almost like if he thinks he can fix how he is seen, he will get everything back in a way. But they are about to send some, I guess, puff pieces, some litigation. He's like, I'm going to try and answer back somehow now. Yeah, Chelsea is Chelsea's well out of it. Cat Wrangler, you're late. Hello, darling. So yeah, that's a mess, man. See that 8 of Wands? He is wanting to say something and do something. I feel like we're getting this painful drip and noise. Oh, some Johnny Thompson's in the chat. I had a dream about him. You'll think I'm weird if I tell you this dream. So I'm going to tell you anyway. No, not. Yeah, he's trying to look more important than the William. I can't speak. Yeah. He's running out of cash, though. I got your interest, didn't it? Do tell what my dream about Johnny Thompson. I had a dream. Well, it was out. We were like out in a kind of country lane, and he was wearing like a uniform, but it was a dress. I think it's because my brain puts him in a kilt. It's just like, I was like, why is he in a dress? And that's it. That's all I remember. That's my brain. But he looked nice. There we go. Hiya, Lucy. How are you doing, love? Not the most exciting Johnny Thompson dream, but yeah. So there we go. Yeah. So that's what I see with he's not doing well, basically. Everything is everyone else's fault. We don't appreciate you turning him into a drag. Who wouldn't do that? It wasn't kind of like, Little Britain. It wasn't that. Hey, my name's Emily. Wasn't that? Wasn't that? How are the other royals doing? Well, we shall have a look. Let me get rid of these before we start talking about daft things. Has everybody caught up with I know not everyone follows everyone, so that's cool. But I do follow Yankee Wally, and she's having some trouble, man. I don't know, man. It's a little bit. She's saying some YouTubers are not who they say they are, and I get the feeling that there are some people out there that aren't who they say they are. But I don't know about them, man. But yeah, that's wild. That's really wild. Nicola Bully. Oh, yeah. Hello, Mystical Fortunes. How are you doing, darling? There's HM so at the cover. More sinister motives. Sabotage of the Emmys and the other royals. Before we get into the other royals, let's look at the sabotaging of the Emmys, because you don't know where the other royals are going to go, because that can be a bit wild, can't it? Let's get the Harkles out the way first. Can we have the on the Samantha Markle court case? Ooh, we can. Why does Meghan think she didn't? They see almost like paranoia everywhere, don't they? They could start an argument in an empty room. They see things that are there when that's not. Did anyone watch that? Did anyone watch the what do you call it? What's that damn thing called? That thing I shared on my community page, the oppositional defiance disorder thing. You know what I mean. Did everyone watch that or not? Did everyone do their homework? Because I really think that he's got that as well. Not that I am. Yes, you should. Mystical Fortunes is here, and if you're not sub to a channel, you should be sub to a channel. There you go. You all know her. You know who she is. You know who she is. You do. You watched it, yeah? What do you think? You would be fine. You've been defiant about not watching it. It's typical, isn't it? We just got asses. We don't have that disorder. Hello, Sherry. How is things doing? How are you doing? Is everything okay? Are you okay, my love? Sorry, miss. The dog ate your homework. Well, as long as the dog enjoyed it. Anyway, it's just my theory about this oppositional defiant disorder that Cat Wrangler's got, it's oppositional. It's authority. Oh, I can't even remember what you call it. Oppositional defiance disorder, and the way he described it in adults. I'm like, that's given very Harry Meghan energy, but that's just as an armchair psychologist. I'm not a psychologist. Nobody can just not knowingly do it, but like, you know, sometimes if it quacks like a duck and walks like a duck, it's a duck, you know. So let us go and see what Madam thinks, where this whole thing has come from about her Emmys. Don't even ask. I'm glad you're back online. I get you. For oppositional defiance, aka ODD, and we've always known that. Odd, yeah. Paula's coming through with the funny facts. Let's have a look and see where So this whole thing is about, what do you call it? The Emmys. So Meghan has got to the point where she thinks that somebody in Hollywood has got her, I don't know how you'd say it. Somebody in Hollywood has blotted her copybook. I'm pretty sure that's how you used to say it. Put a mark on her card. Stopped her bags, as the youngsters would say. Let's have a look. Let's see where she's at. Ah, okay. Cool. And ask if they're trying to bully the Emmy people. Let's see where we go. Let's see what we do. Emmys. Focus. I'm going into Meghan energy now. Blackballed. That's it. That kind of thing. Let's have a look. Oh, we've got it. We are going through a tower moment. This is the third time when doing Megsy Baby's energy, and last two recorded readings, the tower came up. It's here again. I mean, something's going down, man. There's something happening. She really thinks, oh, burning of the bridges. Do you know what? Now we've said the B word, the blue word, but the Queen of Swords in reverse, that's not a good sign. That's not good. If you're talking about behavior, that's very cold, that's very calculating, that's very planning, that is very together, that is very, strategy. That's a real strategy. Above the situation, we've got the Three of Cups. So she wants to look like she's part of something, like that she's got like a girl gang, if you know what I mean. Like, you know, she's got some besties, that people are around her, and they're going to hunt down this person who's doing all of these nasties in Hollywood. But underneath it, at the center of the spread, we have the tower, and we have death crossing over. She's burning bridges left, right, and center when her own house is falling down around her ears. That Olive Garden mansion, whatever it's called. The Five of Swords. She really doesn't take having things took out of her grasp. She almost feels like the Grammy Emmy nomination has been stolen from her. This has really kind of made her kind of have this kind of meltdown situation type deal. A little meltdown moment. Whose fault is it? She's got threes surrounding her as well. What she wants people to know, what she wants to know about her. I feel like she's going to try and lean in on this energy. Yes, thank you, Sherry. It does help the algorithm if you like, or even dislike. Apparently even dislike, you know. Like, not that I'm not that I even know where to see the dislikes. I'm like, dislike away. I don't know how to find it. Anyway, so the whole thing with regards to threes. You've got the Three of Cups, you've got the Queen of Swords, you've got the Tower, and you've got Fate leaving the situation coming in later in the year. We have got the Ten of Cups. So she might come out and do something sickly sweet to make herself look that she's the wholesome girl next door. She's just a mom with a young mom with a young family, living a California lifestyle. And, you know, I'm just naturally beautiful. I don't have to work at it. I'm just nice. I'm just a nice human being. Blah, 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 blah. We have two cards. It's interesting because I was asked about cards around children. We have the Six of Cups, which is childhood. It's reminiscing, looking back through rose-tinted glasses, and nostalgia is the better way of saying it. Longing for a simpler, more pure time, a nicer time, a wonderful time, but it's in reverse. So, and we have got the Page of Pentacles there. Now, Archie is meant to be a Taurus, but I don't think he is. I think he was born a few weeks early, so I think he's a Aries. I think he was, yeah. And for anyone who's new here, I'm just saying, if you listen for the first time, yes, complete. I was that moon bump. Yeah, completely, absolutely. Surrogates, I think, allegedly, whatever. But there's something around children, and I was asked what cards are around children and childhood today. Pages tend to be youngsters. If you're talking about babies, you're looking at the Empress. But genuinely, yeah. As well as Six of Cups and as well as the Sun. However, we've got both of these together, so there's a conflict. There's something to do with the children. We have Six of Cups in reverse. I feel like she wants to merge the kids. I feel like she really wants to put the kids out there. And I feel like the reason we haven't seen the kids yet is Harry stops it because she's done a job on him. She's gaslighted him so much about Diana that she's now got a problem because Harry is really opposed to the kids being used at all. Her barometer for all of this is the Queen of Pentacles, what she's measuring up against. Now, that could be Dorito. However, because Dorito was a Virgo, so would come through as Pentacles, it's good to note at this point that Catherine, of course, is a Capricorn, and she would come through as Pentacles as well, because Pentacles relates to the earth signs. And then we have Faye with threes. She is wanting to give the impression she's working with people and she has this veneer of respectability. But you've got the Tower and Death crossing and the Queen of it, so it doesn't make sense. So you've got somebody younger, or this could be financial problems as well. This could be what's on her mind is money, how to get money, how to make money, a immature way of approaching how to make some bucks. quickly, and you've got the Six of Cups around it. So I'm thinking that we are going to see something regarding the kids coming up. I feel like she does feel like, I feel this is a story that has been put out there as some kind of leverage to make out she's a victim of some kind of game. Because she's going to come out try and be very sickly sweet after this. She's got mean girl energy. Let's have a look and see why she didn't get the Emmy. Just a quick read. I don't think we'll get a lot from this. And then we'll move on to the proper royals, the working royals. Maybe do some world ones as well. Maybe do some true crime or whatever. 10 of Wands, burden lifted. Why she didn't get it. Knight of Cups in reverse. Page of Swords, gossip. High Priestess in reverse. They're too much like... There's the 10 of Cups coming up. Again. There is gossip around this. I feel like there's something to come out with regarding this. I feel like there's going to be some gossip. I don't know if there's something already on Crazy Days and Nights, the gossip website. I don't know, man. But there's some more to this story. There is some gossip. Page of Swords is like my gossip. It's a gossip card. Just to let you know. 10 of Wands reversed is a burden lifted, and the Knight of Cups in reverse, and the High Priestess. So they try to cover some... I think they just don't like her. That's the scoop. They just didn't like it. They just thought it sounds very tacky, and they didn't like the drama. The High Priestess in reverse. Well, you know, from my royal reads, the High Priestess, when the Queen was alive, was the Queen to me, because she was the head of church. I just don't think they wanted the drama or the optics. And the Knight of Cups crossing over, what they thought of them. Well, they just think they were a bit of an empty vessels, to be honest. It's so weird. There are only 27 likes on one phone and 65 likes on your tablet. I feel like all of the fallout from the Emmys is just like after, not the fallout from the Emmys, the fallout with everything is, I feel like the judges maybe were a little bit, felt like burdened to, like it was the top rated streaming show ever, most streamed show ever, broke records and stuff. And I feel like there was some pressure for them to get a nomination. But the Knight of Cups in reverse, nobody thought it was correct to give them it. But I do feel like there's some gossip to come out regarding the Emmys and the Markles. I feel like there's something a little bit more to this story. So mystical fortunes, darling, you could be very well right. There might be somebody who has said something to the Emmys. I feel like, yeah. We're going to get more on that. She has got a I'm not being funny. She's got a I haven't seen her act apart from the wedding, but I yeah. Thomas Senior got two Emmys. There's something going on. There's something going on with the money, I'll say that. It says 108 now. Yeah, some pretty big. Look at Tom. I mean, I don't know how serious a player, what's he called is now? I say Tom Hanks, Tom Jones, Tom Thingy, the Top Gun guy, Tom Cruise. And Brad Pitt was in the Royal Box. So was some others, and Ariana Grande. Not that I know who much about. Yeah, they're skint. Not like normal people's skin, but skint for rich people. So where do you want me to be in? Do you want Charlie Boy, Big Willie? Oh, who else? Camilla, Catherine, Princess Anne, Sophie. Meg Nuts is an awful actor. She's terrible. Oh, welcome, Crystal. Welcome to channel members. Thank you very much for joining. I appreciate that. Thank you. That's a good point. Kevin Spacey. Okay. We can look into Kevin Spacey. Big Willie and his success with New York City and Earthshot. Now, I did see, I'm sure I did a reading in the Coven about Kevin Spacey ages ago, and I'm pretty sure I said that he would win something, but there was something going on. Thank you, Crystal. So ask Mystical saying, ask about Catherine and the thing. You remember that thing? I will have a look. I can't remember Kevin Spacey's star sign now. I'm going to go and look at Catherine first, and then we'll look at Kevin Spacey. I just saw it. It's weird, man. Oh, and the noise surrounding up for her. Right, let's do this. Let's go. Let's have a look at what's the story behind the lady from Monsters Inc. saying Catherine had dull jewelry. Is there more to it? Yesterday is his birthday as well, and was it yesterday, the trial thing? Or was it Monday? Or was it Tuesday? No, what day is it? It's Thursday. Let's have a look. Why did that lady criticise Catherine's jewellery? It's amazing how you can criticise someone's jewellery when you look like, I don't know, just like not fashionable. Like, I don't get that. An M&M fan. An M&M. Let's have a look. Oh, look, straight away there. King of Pentacles. Yes, Cat Wrangler, that's it. But we're only saying nice things. And that's right, Mystical Fortunes. We only did nice things. Yeah, she looked like she'd. I think in the US you say thrift shop. In the UK it's charity shop. But she basically looks like she's just rolled around there, a charity shop, blindfolded. Like the woman is from. Do you know the woman who's from Home Alone? The woman who looks like Piers Morgan from Home Alone, the homeless one. It's kind of like that. Anyway, King of Pentacles in reverse is where the story starts. King of Pentacles in reverse, man. Why? Oh my goodness. King of Pentacles in reverse. Let's have a look. Page of Pentacles in reverse. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. The High Priestess. Three of Wands. Why was this story? Who's it come from? Well, first off, you've got somebody butthurt. Start off, we've got King of Pentacles in reverse. So it's an earth sign. It's probably a earth sign male. Chances are they're over the age of 25. I mean, we're looking at, it could be, there's quite a few bad actors who don't like that side of the family. We're looking at, though, Harry is a Virgo. We're also looking at Tyler Perry is a Virgo. I don't think it's completely beyond either of them to do that. The Page of Pentacles in reverse crossing over. There's stuff to do with money and immaturity. It's like they're trying to buy the way out of. There's that Three of Wands again. It's by thinking you can like pick apart Catherine by saying this kind of thing, by saying this stuff. That's bad, man. I think he's isolated. I think he's being kept Why has this come back to Harry? It's just he's spending money that he hasn't got on stupid things. He's trying to kind of claw things back and keep secrets and do things. He is pointing fingers and saying things about the media when he's getting people to work the media for him. There's a big secret here. There's a massive secret here. I feel like there's some influence. Ex-Vogue editor just happens to say, I don't even know what side of the pond she's on. To be honest, she looks like a lady from the 1970s. Not that I was around in the 1970s, but she looks like a nana from the 1970s or the 1980s. Grannies aren't like that these days, but like she does look like an old-fashioned granny. Always a critic, isn't it? I feel we're going to get more puff pieces. I feel this could be what the Eight of Wands was about. We have got the Three of Swords surrounding, so there's some hurt and strength. It's almost like now don't get me wrong, I feel like he's just as bitter and twisted now as he's got a chip on his shoulder. He's got a chip on his energetic shoulder. He's got one on the top of his little kind of monk patch he's got chips everywhere. He's really like bitter, the house down boots. He's just completely meh. And what is he? Why would this person who's helped this story along want to get the Two of Cups back? Now, this isn't the cards I usually use for Harry or Meghan, but it's Harry and Meghan in. Thank you, Leanne. That's very sweet of you. Thank you, my love. That's lovely. Thank you. It's a match, man. He's wanting to get his girl back. Damas. Oh, my God. Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, man. He's trying to make luck. That's what he's doing. He's working on it. He's trying to make luck. The Eight of Wands and the other reading. He is properly off, honestly. If you're in Arizona or if you are in any of the states, like in Nevada, Texas, anywhere like that, anywhere where like UFO sightings have happened, watch out for a ginger bloke. I swear to God. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Leanne. Bye, Leanne. Oh, bye, Wise Angel, darling. Bye, darling. Okay, let's try and get some unharkle related paranormal activity. Who are we wanting to get? Who do we want? We want to do Kevin Spacey. Well, yeah, okay. We want to do Kevin Spacey. What's next for Mr. Spacey? I don't know if he's going to bounce back, man. Are we going to get Kevin Spacey? What was his role? His big role? Kaiser. The Kaiser. He's a good actor, mind. He's a brilliant actor. Better actor than Amber Heard. I mean, gosh. That's the thing with this whole... Look what Amber Heard was like. And everybody was like, oh my God. You know, that Me Too movement thing. And they've tried to cancel Marilyn Manson. He got dropped from his record label for stuff that has not been proven in a court of law. Yeah, guys, make sure. Yeah. Marilyn Manson got cancelled. They tried to cancel my favourite band, Rammstein. They've tried to cancel Till Lindemann. If you know who he is, that doesn't matter if you don't, it's fine. Yeah, let's have a look at Kevin Spacey. You want some UK predictions as well? We will do that. Let's have a look at Mr. Spacey. He's Leo. He's just had his birthday. Everyone dropped him as well. Let's have a look. Seven of Cups. Everything is a little bit much at the minute. He's feeling a bit gaslit. I think there's a happiness there. I mean, but for a starting point, I think there is definitely some... That must be very bittersweet to feel what he's feeling with the Seven of Cups. I mean, it must be relief, but I think there's a lot to process. A lot to process. The Hermit in reverse, crossing it over. Okay. The Eight of Pentacles, what's known about it? This is interesting because I was expecting a very punchy energy. He's just had a massive victory. He's had this hanging over his head for so many years. The Hermit in reverse, though, it's almost like there's something within him, like, that has been very, very damaged by this whole experience. The Eight of Pentacles, like, I don't get it. I thought people, if you've been found not guilty, there's a loss. Knight of Pentacles, there's money issues here. I wonder if they're going to sue or counter sue for loss of revenue. I wonder if he's... Could he do that? Could he do that? Is that something he can do? Queen of Cups. Queen of Pentacles. Okay. 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 Money is an issue. Money is an issue. He's more positive about it because we've got the Knight of Pentacles underneath. I wonder if somebody is bankrolling him. I wonder if somebody is giving him a bit of money. I don't know who that could be. Knight of Pentacles, though, in relation to Mr. Spacey, it could be somebody who is a little bit younger than him. I don't know who that could be. I don't think Elton John's younger than a Mickey. I don't know if we can do... I don't see any legal cards. But there's definitely... We've got the Five of Pentacles there. And he still feels... There's this isolation element to him. Like, I think he feels it. I think he feels it in a financial sense. The Queen of Cups leaving the situation. I think that's his past behaviours. It's very difficult. I don't want to seem like I'm being a stereotype. I'm being rude to anyone, but I've got to say it. With the Queen of Cups energy, could this man just been a little bit too much of a lovey? If you know what I mean. A bit too... A bit too tactile. TV said he was broke, but he has work lined up. I don't know if it's going to be quick enough. There's something. There's something with money. He might be normal person poor. You fell asleep. Basically, in the reading I did, it was like I think he's a bit of an aggressive flirt, but I don't necessarily like. It's weird because it's almost like we are now. It's weird. I think he was he's a bit too much of a lovey, to be honest. Yeah, I am being careful. But I don't think that's not, I'm not saying he's done anything wrong. At all. Because I think sometimes people if somebody comes onto you and you don't reciprocate, then a lot of people, instead of taking it for a compliment, take it as creepy. I think there might be that, but I think there's going to be a change of behaviour. I think there's already been that, because that's in the past. And when I say he's a bit of a lovey, I mean just like, you know, like actors are. It's very hello, darling, you know, that kind of thing. I think he's going to make some money. Coming up, but right now what's on his mind is he still feels a little bit out in the cold for some reason. We are going to get this veneer of, I feel like we're going to get a veneer of, look at me, I'm very happy, I'm doing really well, look how innocent I don't know if he's going to go for the whole damage thing, but we've got the lovers there surrounding him, and we have got the 5 of Pentacles there. So he's almost like cast out. Hello, Robbie. How are you doing, darling? There's a thing, right? And I think this is this. I was meaning to do a video on this, like a separate video. My theory. Do you want to hear my theory? You don't want to hear my theory. Do you want to hear my theory? Do you want to? No. It's my theory on people. It's my theory about the royal family and why people get the royal family wrong a lot. Do you want to hear it? Okay. The reason why a lot of psychics and other people get the royal family wrong, and commentators and alternative theorists, if you would like to come that way, is because they are just a very posh family. They're not Illuminati, they're not lizards, they're not necessarily World Economic Forum, but because they live in such a bubble with the world looking in, they are staring back at us with just as much wonder. And they feel out of it. They feel like an oddity. They feel like they're an eccentricity. They feel like they're weird. So they get all of these people smooching off them, like the Jimmy Saviles of the world, and Island Boy will kind of come mincing on in and offer these things, and Ghislaine Thingamajiggy will come on in, slithering on in, and they always attract them. And then you'll get Mr. World Economic Thingy coming on in and saying, oh, we really like you. And they make them feel comfortable, and they make them feel relatable, and they make them feel human. And they make them feel part of something that's outside of this little bubble. And that power around the royal family, because of that's how people abuse them. You get Meghan Markle. And you get people saying, like, the Queen is a lizard, the King is a lizard, and this and that and the other. And people get it so wrong because the royal family just feel like they are on the fringes of society. So they feel something very similar to the strange lady with loads of crystals and tarot. Oh, me. Oh, no, not me. But like this, they feel very strange. Like, you know, the people where they, like the odd people, the eccentric people in real life, like the people with, I don't know, goths, punks, weird people like that. They feel like that. They really do, because everyone ogles them. Nobody knows quite what to do with them, and everybody is affected when they go to speak to them because they've got an intimidation. And that is why a lot of people get the royal family wrong and think they are some all-powerful in charge of the church and the state and everything else like that. And then my theory anyway. The reptile talk. Yeah, everybody's after them, and they get they have egos. They have people who slither on up to them, and well, Meghan is a classic one. But if you can imagine somebody like Meghan's done that with Harry, imagine what people have done it like with the royal family. These are just their whole existence. They've got status and everything. And yeah, we think it's wonderful. They've got all these castles and everything. And that's why a lot of snobs get the royal family wrong as well. Because a lot of people who are aristocracy, like, are not snobs, like, at all. They make do amend. They just keep going. And it's people like Meghan Markle who knows the price of everything and the value of nothing. And that is all I had to say on that. Like, loads of people left the chat. So when you're coming into people like Kevin Spacey, he was so well known and so much after him. Everybody it's just like, what are we going to do next time? If the next time somebody says King Charles is a shape-shifting lizard, are we going to put him on trial? What are we going to do? This is very true, lady. They're not streetwise. Catherine is. Sophie is. Streetwise, I mean, Edward might be able to find his way around. He might do a Duke of Edinburgh award on it. But they do a lot of things because that's what they're there to do. But there is this thing about the lizards and the shape-shifting lizards. So, yeah. I feel like we're going to get some... Anyway, the reason I'm saying all that is I was going to do a video on it. I still might do a video on it. But there are connections there. There's money there. There's history there. There's all kinds of things. But, I mean, people are wrong about that. Most people with a lot of money don't act like that. People who want to think they have loads of money do exactly. I actually know people who believe they are alien lizards. Yeah, I know. There's a lot of that in the spiritual community. There's a lot of people who that's a whole different thing. There's the aliens that are reptilians probably could exist or something, and don't forget they are reincarnations of past royals. Yeah. That's the thing. It's just like, I don't know, man. David Icke started back in the early 90s. Yeah, he really did. I mean, David Icke still thinks that there's... don't get me wrong. I like David Icke, but I'm not... I don't agree with like that. And I think that's like... I think that's the thing. People kind of... I can agree to disagree with people, but like a lot of people don't. Like, I can live with... If somebody came in here and said, all right, she's a lizard, I'd be like, all right, then. Okay, fair play. I don't think that, but you can think that. I don't think anybody has been... I I think there's never been this. It's the perfect storm with Harry, lady. You've got this whole thing with, he was entitled. He was already entitled and had bratty behaviour before Meghan. He met Meghan. He was feeling entitled. He thought no one would ever love him. She pursued him and annoyed him all the way through the King's Skippy's whatever wedding. However, he let her, and it was the perfect storm. I knew a lady, titled lady, who looked like she didn't have two pennies to rub together and drove a battered car. She was really nice. I knew her from the horsey world. Yeah, a lot of them just drive this kind of, like, they drive dilapidated. You fix it. You get it from MOT to MOT, or service to service, and it's basically you're driving around in this dilapidated old thing. Absolutely, like mad as a box of frogs as well, most of them. Oh, really? No, the behaviour panel put out a video on him, did they? Really? I will have to look at that. I'm interested in Savile and whatever part of Circle of Hell he's currently residing in. I don't want to summon him. There is a guy actually called Thomas Sheridan, and he did some Savile stuff. I think it was around some Halloween or something, and he created, he's an eccentric character. He's from Sligo Way in Ireland, I think, and he did some he did some stuff around that. Your mate's a millionaire doesn't pay for a book until it's on sale. That's why they're a millionaire, Paula. I know, it's outrageous, isn't it? Stately homes and lands are very expensive. They are. Yeah, royal family are just human beings. Apparently King Charles is really tight. Really tight. I don't think William's going to be like too spendy either. And I think, like with this story that came out about Catherine, I mean, what was she meant to do? What is she meant to do? If she was wearing all these, even though they're inherited jewels, I mean, there's a cost of living crisis on in the UK at the minute. Marco, it's all fur coat and no knickers, yeah. Sherry gave me a lift once when it was raining. I've never been so scared in my life. Lol, her driving was shocking. Really, Raven? She wasn't listening to one of our Govan lives. Don't say that about Sherry's driving. So bought. That's it. When you're all flash and you're all this, it's just like, what's the point? You're just advertising. It wasn't my driving. It could have been naughty. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, we're going to do Spooky Saturday this Saturday. I don't know what on. I'll leave that up to chat. I was going to put a poll up tomorrow. I need to do a Coven only live stream. I might do that. Let's try and get that tomorrow night, I think. You in England are lucky that William came before Harry. Yeah. Yeah. Genetic lottery with William as well. Oh, that's what you want me to look at. Big Willie successful. Big Willie in New York City. New York City. Anyway, the reason I went on the whole that rant is I think Kevin Spacey is feeling. I think when you're so rich and so well known, because he's like a globally well known and blah 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 blah, that you don't have, if you, yeah. Your daughter thinks that the Spooky Saturday's bringing the dodgy house wrecking spirits. Well, we'll do a nice one then. Good night, Rando. Have a good sleep, babe. And UK predictions. Right, okay. Let's just do a quick New York City, William, and then we'll move on from the Royals to UK predictions. Oh, he's feeling a bit gaslit about something. 9 of Wands, Queen of Wands, 3 of Cups. Meghan's up to something. 8 of Cups, Knight of Wands. They're going to try and make trouble for William in New York in September somehow. It's already started. William is already aware of it. We've got 7 of Cups and the 9 of Wands crossing over. We've got the 3 of Cups underneath. There is disharmony. There is gossip. There is trouble afoot. William's quite cute that he knows with the Queen of Wands above. Of course, that would be Meghan. Meghan is a Leo. Leo is a fire sign. Fire signs relate to Wands. So Queen of Wands. 9 of Wands crossing over. There is some frustration. He's feeling quite battered. And there's some gaslighting going on. The 8 of Cups in reverse. He can't walk away and get out of some commitment, which is weird because this is his what he wants. The Knight of Wands. Oh, is Rosie going as well? Bye, Rosie, darling. In reverse, there is some frustrations. The World in reverse, the Emperor in reverse. And we have got the Page of Wands in reverse and Justice. I feel there's some big frustrations going on. I feel like he does not, I feel like there's something coming from the Harkles. The World in reverse, there's an ending. It's everything's frustrations. And there's something with King Charles as well, the Emperor in reverse. And then there's Justice. There's something going on with this, guys. There's something going on with William. I'm going to do a deeper read on that. But I want to do some world predictions. I want to do the UK at least the UK. But he's going to get justice. He's going to get things balanced. It's going to work out all right. But there's some frustrations. It's just chaos here. Don't worry. I don't see anything that suggests he's not going to be safe. I think we're just going to get a stunt. I think look at it as more in turn of complications with logistics and maybe people talking rubbish, puff pieces, stuff in the press, people trying to say things about about William. And yeah, do you remember last time he was over in Boston and the Harkles dropped the trailer for Netflix on the same day he was there? But I think he didn't know that was going to happen. But I do feel like, with regards that he's aware something is happening right now. I think it's going to be a little bit more than a bombardment of puff pieces. I think it's going to be something like, I don't see him not going. I don't see the no travel card. There's no chariot there, nothing like that. I think there is some frustrations with, I'd say, the logistics, the planning, and he thinks some people are being mean-spirited towards him. So I think Madam is trying. There's something coming. There's something coming, trying to smear William around that time somehow. Don't worry, though. I mean, there's justice in the end, but he feels gaslit about it. The Queen of Wands there. UK predictions. UK predictions for... Let's have a look at the UK. That came out. The Emperor in reverse. You all seen that, didn't you? It came out. It was upright when I was shuffled. Night, winter moon, darling. I see it's more frustrations, what I was seeing with William. The Emperor in reverse. I wonder if something's happening with the government. The Emperor in reverse. The Seven of Pentacles in reverse. UK energy for the next few months. Well, for the next month, next 4 weeks. It's not good. Parliament's not in session, is it? Bye, Sylvie. Night, Sylvie, love. We're going to be hit by several things. There is going to be a lot of stuff going on. In the sense that the public are going to be looking at lots of different things that are happening simultaneously at the same time, and a little bit kind of stumped by it, to be honest with you. There's going to be an extremely angry man in the news. Very angry, very frustrated. It's the King of Wands in reverse, and this could be somebody who is very I would say predatory in a way. We have got the Ace of Cups in reverse as well. There's something here as well involving the church, involving spiritual matters. And there's something going to happen. There's going to be the start of something, and it's a risk, and it's a stupid risk, and whatever it is not good for her. I wonder if this is a man of the cloth. Could be a woman of the cloth, but I would say man. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. There is money there. I wonder if there's going to be a scandal, like a misuse of government money. Look at the Emperor in reverse would be government structures. We haven't got the government that we voted in. We haven't got the Prime Minister we voted in. In fact, we've had two Prime Ministers now that no one voted for. Bye, Karen. I think there's something going to happen with politics. Like, they're on recess, though. And there's more stuff to do with money. There is a number. So we've got the King of Wands and we've got the Queen of Wands. Both of them are in reverse. There's a lot of reversals. What's zodiac sign wands is Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries. Oh wow. There's lots of money stuff for the next month in the UK. There's lots of money stuff coming up. I don't know what that could be about. I hope it's not something bad with... But there's lots of issues around money changing hands, currency. There's something going on. I mean, it could be like the financial side. Like, I don't understand finances at all. I'm not a massive money person, but when it comes to like the banking system or anything like that, I'm just like, I don't know. I've got a bank account, that's about it. But it could be to do with the banks. It could be to do with taxation and not having enough money to run services on making things work. They're taking a risk with something, and the risk isn't going to pay off, but they think they're going to go ahead with it. They're getting on with it, but there is going to be a lot of frustration, and it's not going to work. They're going to plow on with it, but it's not going to work. We've got an Eight of Wands. There's going to be some serious mixed messages. We've got the Knight of Cups. And we've got the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. I think something's going to happen with the Archbishop of Canterbury. I really do. I don't know what, though. We've got what going to where? 68 million going to Turkey? What? Why? Why do we need the rail network? What? But we haven't even got a functional rail network. Night, night, baby. They got the fool in reverse, man. Queen of Pentacles. Nigel Farage is Aries. Ooh. Ooh, do you know, I did that reading on Farage, and I thought that I was like, there's going to be like some like really like murky stuff coming out, and I thought it must be about Farage, but it's not, is it? I agree, Mickey. It could well be Farage. But the Ace of Cups in reverse. I think we're going to get a scandal regarding spiritual people somehow. We've got the King of Wands in reverse. I feel like that could well be Farage. I think Farage is going to come out and do something. I think we're all getting gaslit. We're getting gaslit about something. There's something going on where we're getting gaslit. I don't know. I watch a lot of rubbish. I don't necessarily always go to the news. I go to the royal stuff. Maybe I should listen to Kwasi Kwarteng or not. Would be interesting to, yeah. I don't like him, man. I don't like Rishi Sunak. I mean, Rishi is Taurus. The I wonder what Farage is going to do. That's going to trigger a load of stuff. I wonder what he's going to do. No, I don't like Rishi Sunak. I don't trust him. Could be. There's a risk that they've done something stupid and it's not going to pay off. It could be something to do with. It could be something to do with cups. It could be something to do with them. Because cups is to do with water. Aren't they sticking a load of migrants on a barge thing? I wonder if something's going to happen on the barge. Rishi is the same category as Trudeau. I don't like him either. Sorry, Annie Lee Flanders. I don't like that dude. I don't like that Trudeau dude either. 2 seconds, guys. Let me just deal with Merlin. Sorry. Yeah, I don't like Trudeau. No, I feel sorry for Canadians for that. Like, yeah, I think there's still going to be something in the channel. I think the barge is on the south coast somewhere. I don't know where it is. I don't know where the barge is going to be. I don't know where the barge is going to be. I'm sure it's off the south coast. I don't think it's on the channel though. They sell the UK and Canada down the river to the, yeah. I wonder if there's something about, I mean, I don't want to sound like me like talking about conspiracies, but like absolute power corrupts absolutely, and if anything that happened in the Miss Rona years, then yeah, people were very, very intolerant of other people. Where's the barge in the UK? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Why don't they have one of those big barges on the Thames for the homeless? See, Claire, I completely agree. It all links back. They're all kind of like, you've got 200. It's Llanelli. Really? God, that'll impact the town. Llanelli's not that big, is it? My daughter's coming over your way for a Kontiki trip next month. Cool. I think everything will be like, it's in Portland, is it, Wendy? Yeah, I do. I feel real bad, man. The government is just, I feel like they've done, but I don't understand it, because what kind of stupid, they're on recess. That's my problem. Yeah, Llanelli. Yeah, and the veterans, there's got a homeless veteran problem. Like, I see some disruption. I don't see, like, you're starting off with the Emperor in reverse. So that's something the government's done. And then we've got the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. So there's money for things and not for us. The King of Wands, the Ace of... Yeah, Janine now. Put professional people, yeah. We've got the Queen of Pentacles coming up in the next few weeks as well, and she is in reverse. And we've got the Knight of Cups in reverse as well. I'd look out for some kind of news around something around like an influencer or a younger kind of social media person. They're a bit of an empty vessel though. there's going to be some news around like that. Like it's going to be like national news. There's going to be something coming out about that. And we've got something with the Queen of Pentacles, so a richer, wealthier woman, a more well-to-do woman, somebody who's technically more grounded. So there's something coming around, some news around that as well. There's going to be some fast-moving stories in the next 4 weeks anyway. I should do one for the year, but obviously that's a lot of cards. But that's the next month. I can try and do Canada and the United States, but I need you guys. I don't know. Like the United States is so vast. It's like I'd have to rely on you guys to help me make sense of it, because like and Canada as well. But it's just if you think back, it's always peaks and troughs. There's always stuff going on. There's always noise. There's lots of reversals. You don't want to see that about your home country. And when you've got the upright ones, you've got people working away, and then you've got the Seven of Cups upright. That's the only two upright cards. Everything else is like ba-dumph. There we go. I feel like the government aren't in charge anymore. I think if people realize that the government aren't in the sun. You have the same as we have, yeah. Yeah. You will own nothing, can be happy and eat bugs. You get a dinghy and go to France. Bonjour. Je m'appelle Nodi. Be like, out. There's apparently a French saying about the British that says that God put them on an island for a reason. Well, if that's true, this is the same with the Irish as well. Marking the time of the next general election. Maybe we can all go and live in Archie's chicken hutch or whatever it's called. Not that they even live there, but you know. We could go to Rwanda. And that's the thing. Like, everybody's knocking this Rwanda scheme, and it's just like it's the worst thing to get sent to Rwanda. Well, that sounds a little bit racist to me. It's like, oh, why do you send them to Rwanda? It's just like, what's wrong with Rwanda? Novi, what does that say about us? Island at the bottom of the world. Yeah, it's true. It's like 4 hours from anywhere. Because Archie's Hutch Leak. It's probably actually, we could probably all fit in there. All right, Sue, you have fun with your grandsons. Enjoy. It is getting late here too as well. Revealing Light does American Wolf podcast, which is interesting. She has forecast that Labour will win the next election, overall majority, and so will, but not an overall majority. I get it. Apparently Denmark send them. Yeah, but no one calls them. Yeah. It's just because we've got, oh my God, never mind. This is why I like talking to you guys when I'm doing them, because I'm like, I consume like basically royal family stuff, and a little bit of true crime, a little bit of girl world. Night Mystical, thank you for joining our live. We are stupid. We are. I know. Well, we're not stupid. Rishi Sunak is stupid. Yeah, so that's depressing. I might do Canada. I might do America. I might do New Zealand. I might try and sit down and do that, like just have a live stream of just doing them. But if I see, I was going to try and do America tonight. I was going to try and do Biden and Trump again, an update. Councils get money for them. Yeah, probably. Night, Wendy. God bless. Thank you, darling. Thanks for joining. Thanks for watching my live stream. So yeah, would you be up for some more different ones? Yeah. Is the reform one, is that? Yeah. Is that what is that reform? Is that like the new Brexit party? Bring it on, Novi, in it. I'll do it, in it. I mean, the Markles might speak on in, but because they do have a wide reach, they just don't know how to commercialize it. Night, Tracy. Probably not the US political, in my opinion. Okay. I can do that. I can do that. I can do the US, but you know, if there's not necessarily the only real one is possibly Farage in this one. Rishi hasn't turned up. I'm surprised. So, was it Namaste? Namaste, girls. Thank you. I don't know where that came from. Oh my god. I'm getting tired now, so I'm going to scootle off before I make a complete. It's past Rishi bedtime. I'll just do like a general one, and then you can help me make sense of the cards. Sean Atwood tonight, and Matthew Steeples, and Matthew said that H&M charities are already being looked into. Ooh, really? That's interesting, because like that's something that I've been predicting on this channel. We've been seeing that for a while in the cards. Vicky, thank you for joining the live, darling. Enjoy your dinner. And I should go too and just double check that booking that I've made. Make sure I've made it for the right year, 2024, not 2020 thing. Go back to sleep, Trudy. I shall see you at some point tomorrow. I'll try and do a coven reading in the evening, I think. I should go and watch that. Actually, I haven't watched that. Yes, Mickey, get yourself to bed. Everybody, thank you very much for joining. Au revoir. Go on to your dingit or français, I don't know, français thinking. You love these lives. Thank you, Josie. Night, everybody. I'm gonna bagger off. I'm going to have a Horlicks or something imaginative like that. Take care of yourselves. Enjoy the rest of your day if you've still got stuff to do. If not, I shall see you at some point tomorrow for a members only live. If this disappears, it's just because it's been put on the naughty step, but hopefully it won't have been. And thank you so much. I shall see you all very soon, and take care of yourselves, and yeah, have some trifle. I'll see you in a bit, guys. Thanks for being here. Bye, everyone. Bye. Bye.